In this video, we are going to talk about core web vitals for your WooCommerce store. So if you want to optimize your WooCommerce store for core web vitals, then this video is for you. Hi, my name is Ankit and welcome to Magazine 3 YouTube channel where we talk about everything related to WordPress. If you want to learn more about that, then make sure you subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell so that you can get notified whenever we upload our next video. So today we are going to talk about the core web vitals for your e-commerce website. Now we have already created a video about the basics of core web vital and how is it important these days for any website. You can go ahead and watch this video. Link is in the I button above or video description below and you can learn about the basics of core web vitals. Now when we talk about in terms of an e-commerce website, the metrics are no different, but as for an e-commerce website, you might need to consider few things a little bit differently. So we already know that core web vital consists of 3 speed matrices, which includes largest contentful paint, LCP, to measure the load time, first input delay, FID, to measure interactivity and responsiveness, and cumulative shift, that is CLS, to measure visual stability. Now we know that website speed is very important for any website, not just for e-commerce. But when we talk about an e-commerce website, then you cannot go wrong with your website speed because your whole business is dependent on that e-commerce site where people are going to do live transactions and you are going to get direct business from that website. So let's talk about the largest contentful paint, that is LCP. And if you go ahead and use the Google page insight for any website, you will be able to see how much time it's going to take to load the first visible portion of the website. For an e-commerce website, this could be the product page, that is the logo, the menu, and maybe the product image. So this could be the first content that anybody will see once the website is loaded. Now for a normal viewer, Google also knows that whenever these few things load, a user might think that the website is now fully loaded, and that is actually considered as first contentful paint. And largest contentful paint for 2.5 seconds or less is considered as a good range. And pages with 2.6 to 4 seconds need improvement, and LCP that is longer than 4 seconds are considered as slow. So what are the factors that are affecting largest contentful paint score for your e-commerce website? And some of them are your slow server response time, your maybe a JavaScript which is taking a lot of time, or maybe a CSS that is taking a lot of time to load, and sometimes it could be a client-side rendering issue. But for most of the website, you can easily optimize your LCP score by switching to a reliable and fast hosting service. And if in case you are using WordPress, then make sure you are using some very speed optimized themes and plugins. And that will solve maximum of your problems when it comes to website speed or optimizing your core web vitals. The next metrics for core web vitals is first input delay, or FID, measures the time from when a user first interact with the page. This could be a button click, this could be a tab or press of a key, to the time when browser is actually able to respond to that interaction. Now Google consider FID, or first input delay, of 100 milliseconds or less as fast, between 1.1 to 3 seconds needs some improvements, and over 3 seconds is considered as slow. And some of the reasons for slow FID includes some backend tasks that are blocking the main thread of your hosting server for more than 50 milliseconds, and there might be some third-party scripts that are executing which is making your website respond slow. And point number 3 could be maybe some heavy JavaScripts that are running on your e-commerce website. The next core web vital is cumulative layout shift, that is CLS, and this is the measurement of any abrupt change in the website behavior as soon as you try to interact with the website. Now you must have seen that many times whenever you are on an e-commerce website and you try to click anywhere on the page and suddenly a pop-up opens up, or maybe if you are trying to go back somewhere in the navigation And again, there is a pop-up which shows that do not log out from the website, here is some discount offer and all. So these are actually not going to work now, so we need to consider that as an interruption in the interactivity of user with your website. And when we talk about in terms of core web vitals, we should try to keep it as low as possible. So the CLS value for less than 0.1 is considered as good, between 0.1 to 0.25 as moderate, and greater than 0.25 as poor. And some of the major reasons that we know this cumulative layout shift happening on your e-commerce website is unnecessary pop-ups, some video or images getting resized as soon as you mouse over them, or maybe some resizing of fonts or maybe color of the website, which is not very normal. So make sure you don't do that on your e-commerce website. Now, most of the data of this core web vitals will be collected as per the behavior of users on your website, and that data will be collected from the Chrome browser, and you will also be able to see that data in your search console. So you will be able to figure out eventually what need to be done and which part actually needs some improvement. So whatever you see in the Google page inside, if you see that the score is not good as of now, then don't worry too much about it, because that is actually a lab data, an ideal situation data, but the actual data will be visible in your Google Search Console. So make sure you keep an eye on your Search Console, where you will see all the live data for your Google Core Web Vitals, and make sure you at least start with getting a good hosting company and a good e-commerce website theme, so that you don't have to worry too much about rest of the things that can hurt your Google ranking. So that's it for this video, and I hope you liked it. And if you do, then make sure you hit the like button, and to watch more videos related to Woocommerce, make sure you watch our complete playlist. The link is in the I button above and the video description below. And to watch more videos related to WordPress, then make sure you subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell so that you can get notified whenever we upload our next video. So that's it for this one, and I'll see you in the next one.